Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for popping by here. And yeah, today we are going to do part 2 of the fundamentals series. So before we get into that, I'd like to just do a quick recap of the first video in which we spoke that nothing is real. And in that video, we're really speaking about the matter. And we say nothing is real because, as science shows us, everything in the reality is made of atoms. All the physical things in the reality are made of atoms, and these atoms are 99.99% empty space. And it's actually 0.99 repeating, but just for the sake of understanding and ease, I just use 99.99. So that means that the matter is 0.01% of what we see. And so, and this is, and I used in the last video, Science on This Planet, kind of cheekily because it is quite limited. Of course, we're evolving and always getting better, but even with this kind of materialistic science we have, it shows us that basically we live in a holographic illusion, that everything we see with our eyes is 0.01%. It's that the matter that we were observing. So we can think, oh, well, if everything is made of atoms and I am 99.99% empty space, and that, I don't feel like 99.99% empty space. I feel full. And if I eat that banana on the counter, it doesn't taste like empty space. It has a nice texture and it feels like it's solid. And why is that? Everything is energy. Everything is energy. So what is that other 99.99999%, 100%? It's energy. Everything is energy. So you are energy, I am energy, the banana is energy. Of course, that's why we eat the banana for more energy. And everything, plants are energy, minerals are energy, the ocean's energy, the house energy. Literally every single physical thing is energy, and thus is also vibration, because everything is vibration, because you need the vibration to create the energy. And a little kind of example I thought of to illustrate this is that every thought is like a vibration. Well, it is a vibration. Every thought is a vibration. And every single thought you have has a corresponding emotion. And that emotion is the energy. And depending on those, you may create matter. For example, maybe I think, oh, I'm going to make a paper crane today. I saw a beautiful paper crane and I just want to make one. So I have that thought, the paper crane. It goes to energy, and because I thought it was beautiful and fun, I got excited. So I got the energy to find the piece of paper, look up how to do it, and make the crane. And now I have it in matter. So vibration, energy, matter. But what this video is focused on is that everything is energy. Everything in this physical reality is energy. And this is going to form a really good solid foundation. So just bear with me. So we are energy containers. So we store energy, we receive energy, and we give off energy. Some ways we get energy, of course, we can eat fruits and vegetables. We can have a sleep, have a nap. And so these are different things, but we can also get energy, say, if we even think a thought that we get excited about. Maybe you think you open your window and it's a beautiful day and you think, I'm gonna go on this hike today, and then you get excited, and because of that excitement it brings your energy level up, and then you have all this energy to get outside and do the hike. So the main thing is that everything is energy, everything is also vibration, and sometimes, we will get that, the physical, the matter. And this distinction will come into play later. But I wanted to just kind of share this vision that I had that was given to me about this to help explain it to you. And it is, so imagine there's balloons, hundreds of balloons, thousands of balloons. Let's go for it. There's 8.5 billion balloons we have here. And each balloon is going to represent a human being. And each balloon has the exact same volume of energy that it can contain. And the analogy will be that air is the energy, and the balloon is the human. So every single balloon has the same volume of energy it can contain. All are equal. And then, but every balloon on the outside looks different. So every single balloon is unique. There's millions of colors. There's millions and millions of patterns, gradients, every kind of expression you could imagine, making every single balloon unique. So every single balloon is unique. Every single balloon holds the same amount of air. So we'll start off with the empty balloon. So that one it's dead. It doesn't have any energy in it. But say there's just a little bit of air in the balloon. So you have a balloon with just a little bit of air. So this balloon, it's not gonna go very high. It's not gonna have enough air to make it rise. It's gonna be on the table, on the floor, maybe on the ground. It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna get kicked around. It may even be punctured or torn just because it's on the ground and it's so susceptible to walking or weather or any kind of thing could kind of mess with it. And then you have another balloon that has a bit more air. So let's say a balloon that's half full. This balloon, even though it's half full of air, of energy, it still doesn't fly. It's laying on the table, it's laying on the ground, it's getting dirty, it may get torn and lose its air. It's susceptible to all the environment and everything in it, and it can get in a bad way. And then you have a balloon that is even 3/4 full. This balloon, it still doesn't fly. This balloon, even though it's 3/4 full of air, of energy, it does have obviously more buoyancy, but it's still either on the ground or slightly hovering above the ground. So it's still susceptible to getting dirty, getting beat up, and all that kind of thing. And now we take the balloon that is filled completely filled with air, with energy. And this one, it floats. It rises up. It can go, it's free. It stays clean because it's not getting kicked around on the ground. And so it's a free balloon. It goes it goes with the flow, goes exploring. It sees many different things because it can fly around, and it can go very far, and it can go very high. So now I just want you to think about this example in terms of yourself as this balloon. Are you a full balloon, or are you maybe a half or 3/4 or even just a little bit? There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just a little question to ask ourselves, how full am I? Because once your container is filled with energy, you'll rise above all the dirtiness getting kicked around, and you'll be free. So I will leave it at that. I feel it's a good place to stop, and where you can kind of think about this. And of course, we're going to go into different ways we can get energy. You're not going to be able to eat a ton of bananas and fill your balloon. Those will help fill it a little bit, but we're going to go into much greater depth in the future. But I just wanted to give you this as a foundation to think about the human being as a energy container, because that's what we are. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day out there, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.